Well, howdy, 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 everybody. Excuse me, Teresa here. It is April 6th, 2023, Thursday afternoon at probably about 3:30, maybe a little later. You probably wonder where I've been. You're like, where the heck did she go? So I haven't made a video yet this week. Nothing's wrong. I just been busy, increasing that activity level. All that fun kind of stuff, because I need to and I have to, and I am. I've been riding the bike, been exercising every day. Even yesterday I was outside planting. We spent a long time out there cleaning up the pots and all the leaves and, getting everything ready after the winter and stuff. I threw down a bunch of seed. I have sowed my seeds. I gotta turn it on a little bit. Okay, sorry about that. I was trying not to have to have that on, but I have my flowers and vegetables. So, yeah, it was fun. So, just been busy with normal stuff. Still not smoking. Tomorrow will make 2 weeks. A game changer on this. You guys know I vape it then. My doctor totally on board with that. And so I have some other vapes that were okay. But then I stopped in, I think last week, we out running errands. I stopped in a tobacco store. Or at a vape store, and I couldn't really decide what kind of vape to get, and you couldn't, it was behind a counter in a wall, and she couldn't really tell the prices and stuff, so I just had kind of looked, and I just pointed, and what I initially got was this, which is the Cranberry Punch. It's BC 5000 Elf Bar. This, y'all, so good. It's got nicotine in it, of course, because that's how I'm quitting smoking, and Brad still gets to live, and the neighbors and everybody too. That is so good. This is such a game changer. And then I got, because I love mint, so I got the Elf Bar BC 5000 Miami Mint, and it's really nice too. It's very nice. Highly recommend these. They're rechargeable. They're up to 5,000 puffs. Really smooth. Doesn't choke your breath away. So if you're thinking about trying to quit tobacco, but you're a little afraid that that people might die, or or that you're going to go crazy or whatever, I recommend this. Talk with your doctor, of course, because But I would recommend this. I found it a good route to go. Some people do not. Some people love the patches, the gum, whatever. Or they just do cold turkey. And then I'll step down, But I think these ran about $17.95 each. And then I found a better deal was at this, I think it's EC... If you guys are interested, let me know and I'll give you the link down below. But they had a BOGO, which meant that they were, originally, they were on sale, so they were $19.99 each, but they were BOGO. So I was able to pick up 4 more that are coming, including shipping, for around $13.50 a piece. And that includes the shipping. So I'm very happy with that, because you don't want to run out, right? And unfortunately, the other nicotine refillable, because I have, batteries with refillable tank, taste horrible. Taste just horrible. And for me, the way to get me to quit smoking is I don't like the taste of cigarettes. Anyway, I think it's foul tasting, it's foul smelling, it just really, I hate that it gets on my clothes and in my hair and all over my living, and then I can't taste anything as well, and I can't smell anything. You guys know I'm very much into smell, and different aromas and stuff. This Stuff tastes so much better. You don't taste any of that nicotine in there. It just tastes beautiful. This tastes like a dessert to me. Because the other thing I started Monday, and Brad did too, is keto. I gave myself 10 days of quitting smoking, and then I'm jumping on the next phase, which was the activity level and eating correctly. My doctor recommended the keto diet. She really pushes it. So we've done that. We got little the little cards that you can flip that stick on a magnet on the fridge. We also got the keto journals. And so we started that with the exercise, and then with me quitting smoking. I don't think I could do it if I didn't have this, because it's really hard when you just quit smoking and then you radically change your eating habits. Am I feeling better? Yes. Breathing is much better, much better. I'm making sure I take my Advair inhaler all the time, and I very rarely have to hit my pro area. I very rarely have to hit this at all. And my blood sugar has been really great, really great. But yesterday I went all day, and part of the day before, with no insulin. Is that radical of a change, and that's why she recommends it. Again, do your own research. Talk to your doctor about what he thinks you should do. This has just come on recommendation of our doctor, who we greatly respect, and she is the medical director of the clinic we go to, the medical clinic. So we decided to give that a try. So it's basically just meat, and of course they want you to have a certain amount of fat. I'm sure we aren't getting as much fat as they want us to, and you know, leafy greens and stuff. So is it hard at times? Sure. And the second day we did get the keto flu. Weren't feeling very good at all. Yesterday it was up. Not as hungry as we were. And that'll diminish over time even more. It's hard. You don't realize how many carbs that you eat daily and normal stuff. So that's a big radical change. But our goal is to be able to get on a lot less insulin, to be a lot healthier. With my rate of infections, and infection love sugar, like cancer loves sugar, love this. So, you know, and the carbs. So doing it for overall health benefit. I'm able to ride 15 minutes on my bike again. It might not seem like that much, but when I tried a couple weeks ago, the first day I could do 10, the second day I did 15. I ended up taking a week off because I got sick again, and then I could only do 5. I was having to make a hard choice on whether or not I thought maybe I was going to have to go in a wheelchair full time, or if I was going to make some radical changes in my life and get back on my feet. And that's what I've done. Am I there yet? No. If you've been sick for a couple months, you don't realize how sick you were. And you see the lovely white stripe. I know. That's another story I'll tell you about. But each day I'm getting a little bit stronger. My stamina is improving a little bit. You know. So, like today, after I get done with this, I've already ridden the bike. And Brad went to Food Lion early this morning to get more lettuce, you know, and what else did we need? Oh, he needed more margarine. I think that was it. Oh, salad dressing. Because you can have stuff like that, which is nice. So I rode the bike, and I'm going to be making dinner tonight, which will be fish. Fish, and I'm not sure we're going to have cauliflower rice with it, and we're going to have cabbage also. But then I'm going to clean off the kitchen table, fold some laundry, that kind of stuff. Trying to make sure I don't overdo it, which I'm bad about doing, because I know I'll just get myself sick again. I don't want to do that. I'm over that. I'm over being sick all the time. I'm going to try to be as well as I can be. Am I hoping that everything's just going to vanish? That would be nice, but realistically, no. But if it was less than, that would be great. So overall, I'm pretty happy. Been still loom knitting. I want to tell you first, Barbara did get all the cross stitch books, so thank you, Melanie, for having given those to me, and then I gave them to her. I did keep all the floss that you gave because I don't have that much floss, and I use it with my ribbon embroidery. Got to have a lovely conversation with Barbara, too, about cross stitch and ribbon embroidery and all that stuff. Really enjoyed it. I love tucking cross with any of you guys. That's my thing. I have not gone back down to that senior center, because what I didn't tell you about that day, we went to the one here in Sharpsburg. They were not very friendly. In fact, we walk in, and there's just like these 8 people cluttered around this room, right? Every one of them must have been 80 plus. I kid you not. Which, I don't discriminate, you know. One of them walks up and says, "What are you doing here?" I'm like, "Well, we came to sign up." "Well, how old are you?" So we were explaining our whole thing, and she was not friendly at all. Nobody bothered to introduce himself a bit. Kind of, Brad even said, you know, it's like, oof. I was like, yeah, I don't think they're ready for me. So I haven't gone back down there. I'm not going to go where I think, you know, I don't want to crowd in anybody's little exclusive club. You know, I was offering to do a bunch of free stuff for you. I also had emailed the director. Didn't make mention of that. I didn't want to get that other gal in trouble because I think she works there. The one that was so unfriendly. But about, you know, I could help with some classes. I could, you know, when I also had some supplies and stuff. I never heard a word back. Now, either she didn't read her email or else maybe she's on vacation, who knows. But, so I haven't found the right fit for a social outlet as of yet, but I will as I get stronger and stuff. The thing is, most of the things we'd like to do is outdoors. So, and walking and stuff. So what I'm going to do is I have to look realistically at what I can do. It's like when I planted all my seedlings and stuff yesterday with Brad's help. You know, actually, he planted about half of them. I have to, you know, he planted all of, like, we had honeydew melon, there was another type of melon, there was cantaloupe, there was watermelon, there were pumpkins, and also there were zucchini and cucumber. He planted all that over on the other side of the steps. We're using those cloth bags again that I bought from, I think it was Amazon. Pretty inexpensive. You know, they hold up pretty well. We had one that something kind of ate through part of one side. Not sure what, but, you know. And I planted all the tomatoes. I planted a lot of tomatoes. And a lot of peppers. A lot of flowers were planted. Like a lot of marigolds, you know, to attract the bees. To the blooms and stuff. And assorted flowers. Excuse me. And, my hydrangea, is coming back really nicely. And so is my mint. And the asparagus coming back nicely. So, you know, we did a lot of working with soil and stuff. We both really enjoyed it. But I knew what my stamina was. I know what Brad can do as far as walking and helping. We did not end up having to bring the utility cart out there. But, you know, we had to keep it realistic. Also, that it wasn't going to be a major pain for us to water and stuff. There's only one water outlet on this trailer. It's on the back side. You have to string the hose. That means we'd have to get a splitter, string it on the other side. Water pressure isn't that great. So, this works. This will be easy for me to go out and take care of. My goal is to go out every day and take care of it. The reason I was in such a big hurry to get all the seeds thrown and stuff is it's both fixing the rain starting this afternoon and rain for about a week. Plants come up beautifully. I have found that when I throw seeds, I can start anything from indoors, right? I can't keep it going. I don't know why indoors, like you know, tomatoes and stuff. And you know, my grandpa taught me how to, but I just can't, you know. But I'll throw that seed outside, and basically, if it's raining, that stuff will all come up beautiful and grow beautifully. So I want to take advantage of what Mother Nature is going to give us instead of us having to pay a high water bill. So, you know, kind of a hustle yesterday to get that done. And I wanted to get outside the house. I hadn't really been out. I didn't really know where else to go. You don't really have extra money to be shopping and stuff, nor do we really need to buy anything. And another thing that we used to do is maybe go out and grab a sandwich or something. Well, we aren't going to do that. So, you know, changing old habits. So this made me very happy. The dogs were outside with us. They did beautifully. They enjoyed it. They were out there for hours, strutting around. Jelly was out her diaper and just, you know, strutting around and everything. Nixie fell asleep under the tree. They were on tethered, you know, and she fell asleep under the tree and stuff. They were really good out there. They really loved it. You know, Jelly stayed right by me on her little tether because she has to be by me all the time. Right, Jelly Bean? Hi, what are you doing, girlfriend? Hi, what? So anyway, with all those changes and stuff, trying to learn new habits and stuff, when you still feel like you are restrained within your own body, the reason you can't go do the things you want to do is because you're restrained in your own body. And, you know, so that's something you deal with, is you have to look at what you want to do, what you realistically can do, and what you're not going to fall back in doing. Because I used to love with food, and I can't do that, and I haven't been able to do that for a long time because of the diabetes. And, you know, I can't sit there and eat, you know, do the mindless eating. That's not going to fly. I can't smoke because something about the lungs and the oxygen, and it wants to have a constant supply. I seem to object to the smoking, so, you know, and plus, cigarettes are expensive, right? Yeah. So anyway, it's just a lot of changes. I've been still doing what I started to say, squirrel, right, is that the cross stitch has all been given, and she got it right away and stuff, and she was thrilled with it. Made me so happy. I'm sure it made Melanie happy too. I still been doing the hats. I still have quite a few hats left, which I'm just kind of saving them up probably till next fall, unless I find different places that need them. You know, I give out hats here and there. I guess I don't really talk about, but I'll give out hats here and there, and I know people live in a place where they can use them and stuff. And I'm like, oh, well, your family could all use hats. Here's a dozen hats, sorted sizes, you know, so everybody can pick through them. That's fun to do. I really enjoy that. I really enjoy it too if you kind of know the person. You can think of it and you can put a love note in there. And that makes you feel like you're accomplishing something. So, because if I try to work with an organization and they don't get back with me, and I understand they get busy, but if they just get where I give them a couple chances, they don't get back with me, then I move on. You know, because a lot of them, you know, they don't want smaller donations. A lot of them just want cash. You know, which I can understand their point, but, you know, we have to have everything just be that way. When sometimes it'd be nice for somebody to look at a hat and say, hey, somebody sat there and made it with their own two hands. Maybe somebody was thinking they wanted to keep a head warm. Speaking of that, I've got 3 new hats done. I haven't been doing as many because I've been working on another thing we did switch around. Is we are getting up in the daytime. We are getting up early in the morning. And we have switched around our daytime. And that helps me immensely with my depression. And with me feeling like everything's hopeless. And I'm also up, I'm not up so late at night. And that's when I would really want to eat. So that really helps. So, one other thing is Brad and I did switch our bedrooms back to how they were where he was in the east wing, I guess it is now. Because we were not sleeping well together, even with separate beds, because I would wake him up, because I'm up a lot later than him, and he would wake me up because he does a lot of kicking and thrashing, and we both weren't getting a quality of sleep. We had never made it a permanent thing, so it was easy to switch it back. His bed was still back there and stuff. He just had, move some stuff off his bed. We're both a lot happier that way. We spent time together in the evening, and then we say goodnight, and then, you know, I'm able to relax and do my thing. He's able to relax, do his thing. We're both getting to sleep easier. We're both getting better quality of sleep. So anyway, I've just finished this one a couple days ago. And then I did this one. I really like the colors on this one. Nice and bright. Perfect little boy's hat. I mean, a little girl could have it too. And then this one, which I think it could go for a boy or a girl, depending on, you know, but, so yeah. Those, and Kathy, do you recognize this gray, and the gray yarn with the colorful? Yep. That's some that you donated. So, I'm working on a hat right now. I got to move the jelly bean sweater, right? It's only supposed to be 59 degrees out. It's 85 right now. It's only supposed to be 59 degrees out tomorrow. Can you believe that? But, so I'm working on this one. This is some more of a personal yarn cake I made out of some scrap yarn that I believe Cassie sent me. And then I'm doing a traditional big diamond thing. Any of you guys ever want me to show you any stitches or how I do certain patterns, let me know and I'll be happy to do those videos. Or you can look on your, most everything I've learned I've adapted from watching YouTube videos. Or I will see how they do it in cross stitch, or not cross stitch, crochet, and I can kind of figure it out on my own. So it's not rocket science or anything. What else been going on? Nothing. Just, you know, still cleaning up the house. We've gotten that going really well. We got a really good system. I'm a lot happier overall because I looked at my life and I'm like, I'm not happy. I'm really not happy. I'm happy with parts of it, but I'm not happy with parts of it. And what it is to do is changes I need to make. And I can't blame anybody else. I have to make those changes. You know, you can't put all your happiness onto another person. So it's changes I need to make. One of the things is I feel like I hate feeling like I can't usually go walk through a store and shop because I would get too winded. There were times and points where I couldn't really get up and go to the restroom without being so winded. I knew I wasn't too far off from probably needing to be on that oxygen. It's always been a problem. Major lung issues on both sides of my family. So, you know, that's what's been going on. All good things. I gotta water my plants inside here. I need to do some stuff out in the kitchen. Fold some laundry. I hear the Nixie coming, running through the front room. She must have been in the bedroom with Brad. He was in his bedroom doing some stuff. I think putting away clothes or something. Who knows? Right? Bradley?
Yeah.
I'm doing a video.
I know.
Okay. Is that your dog wanting out?
Yeah.
Ah. So, anyway, that's all that's going on. All good stuff. I thought I better come on here before somebody started worrying. We're good. We're good. We're making changes we need to make. You can't keep complaining about your life and not make changes that you have to make. We all know this, but we don't want to hear it. So if you don't want to hear it right now, I can understand that. But we all have to take total accountability to our own happiness. You know, if something's not working for you, fix it. Or, you know, get rid of it. Or learn to deal with it. Right?
Yeah.
And that's what Nixie just said. That's her bark. Isn't it a weird bark? Right, Jellybean? Jellybean, what do you think? She doesn't care. Anyway, I love you guys. And I hope you're doing well. And I will talk to you guys later. And do something nice for... Oh, I know what I'm saying. I love you guys. I do cherish your friendship so very much. I really do. Do something nice for somebody else. And then do something nice for yourself. And then Everybody say bye, Brad.
Bye, Brad.
Bye, guys.